Something is going on with the beach in Benidorm and not only here. Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. My name is Anna and as usual we are in our sunny Benidorm town, Costa Blanca, Spain. And today we are heading to Benidorm's old town because we want to show you something that is going on. It's been happening for quite a few days already, but it's not only here. For some reason, even Denia, Calpe, and Javia, and some other places were actually affected by this issue. But until we get there, enjoy everything that we can see nearby before we go there. Plenty of shops, actually very cheap shoe shops, which are great quality ones. Even different types of jewelry and accessories. This is like stainless steel, but still it's very nice if you're protected from water and you wear it as it should be. These can stay like this for a really long time. The old town is a beautiful place in Benidorm. It has incredible, stunning views of the beach, of the sea, Mediterranean Sea. And there's 3 different beach areas that are uniting with the old town. One of them is the Levante beach, which is the most popular, the most touristic one that we show you almost every single day. The second one, exactly as big as the Levante beach, would be the Poniente beach, slightly quieter, but at the same time, also quite busy, mostly with locals and national tourists. A lovely place which we personally prefer. It has no stones in the water. It's not deep at all. It has all the same services nearby with an exception of noisy nightclubs and bars. It's an ideal place to enjoy and thoroughly relax by the beach. And then there's another beach line, which is a teeny tiny beach that's situated right in the old town, which is called the beach of Malpass, the bad crossing, like not unsuitable crossing beach for some reason. Maybe because accessing it is not as easy and it's not comfortable to get there. Probably that's why the name is like this from the old times. Here in the old town, plenty of people, hundreds and probably even thousands, visited every single day to get some souvenirs, to enjoy lovely views, visit the St. James and St. Anne's Church, buy some gifts for the family members and friends back home. Some people even stay here in the numerous hotels. Benidorm in general is a very clean, very efficient city, and in our beach line we did receive blue flags. These flags mean that this is a top quality place. The blue flag means that it's a clean water suitable for swimming, diving, snorkeling, that the beach is also of an exceptional quality and it has all the necessary services and amenities nearby, which makes it a perfect place suitable for sunbathing, for swimming, and enjoying this day. However, even though it looks incredible, even though there's plenty of boats and trips still happening right here in front, there is something going on. Maybe it is somehow related with the giant amount of people that are visiting our beach line. Not only here, but everywhere along the Costa Blanca coast. Maybe that is the case, but maybe not, because plenty of the beach lines were closing down and there is red flag everywhere, basically showing that you cannot swim, you can only sit down by the beach, you can sunbathe, but you cannot go inside of the water. And in a lot of these places, there's even no lifeguards because it is not allowed to swim. Some places like Denia, Javia have opened up back again after the checks have been done, but not all of the places are so lucky. We are at the top castle viewpoint right now in the old town, and here as usual you can see there's plenty of people enjoying their day. There are several cafeterias here who cater for breakfast, in general drinks and some snacks. Places that have incredible views and are beloved by so many tourists and locals. And there's just a couple of them here. What is actually going on? As a very modern city, as a city who is constantly seeking improvements and quality for the holidays for both locals and tourists, the place that is really, really worried about the environment, that has so many solar panels and reuses so much water, here to ensure that everyone are safe and that we do not lose our blue flags, there's actually around 300 measurements being taken almost daily to make sure that this place is suitable for swimming. And this is what's going on right now. Look at the beach. There is a lifeguard right there informing people who are coming to the beach. There is a red flag in both of the places and it is kind of closed. There are some barriers, yellow barriers that show not to go inside because it's forbidden to swim. Like the beach is closed. However, I feel like those who are coming here only for some nice suntan, they do allow these people to get in. We're heading there right now to see what's actually happening. So the measurements are usually taken several times a day at different hours in different parts of the area to make sure everything is exactly how it should be. However, these latest measurements in all these areas, not only in Benidorm but around it too, have shown that the water is of a poor quality. There's been found a different part of human biological things, like whenever people go to the bathroom. These have been found, not sure if I can tell it on the internet just like this on YouTube, so I'm just gonna say it like this, probably you'll understand. There is a lot of these rests inside of the water, a lot of it, and the quantity is quite big, which is curious because see, the Poniente beach right there is packed up with people. There's no red flag there for some reason. Look at this, it's full of people. The Levante beach is exactly the same. It is packed up with tourists and locals. There's so many people swimming in the sea, snorkeling, and everything is fine in that area. Everything's perfect, but it's the same water, it's the same Mediterranean Sea, so, and it's really, really close one to the other. How is that even possible? But the fact is that it is probably, and maybe something happens here at the port, maybe some residue or something went there with some piping system. We're not really sure, but the thing is that it happens in several parts around Benidorm, not only here. And at the same time, Poniente Beach is good, Levante Beach is good, but the Malpas, the smallest beach, is absolutely shut down for swimming. Hopefully, it's not going to be for a long time. The measurements are being taken daily in several hours. So once they say that it's good to go, the beach will be open back again. Or maybe, just maybe, even the Poniente beach is not as suitable for swimming. However, since it's a giant beach and you cannot just close it like this, it would be a scandal. They did open it up, but they did close this smaller one, the one that they are actually able to shut down. Maybe that is the case, but that would be speculation already. We're not sure about that. The thing is that the smallest one is closed, but just a couple of meters from there, the other beach is open, which is actually quite strange. Hopefully, all the areas in Javia, Denia, all the areas nearby, including the Malpas of Benidorm, will be cleaned up very, very soon. Maybe it's because there's plenty of also small kids, and a lot of the times, you know, small kids, they do not control themselves, and not all parents put like swimming pants for babies, like for toddlers, for small kids who use diapers still. Not all people put them, so obviously if a child cannot control it, there might be mass there, you know, there might be residue. Or the one who go like to do some pee-pee stuff in the sea as well. All this obviously is checked within this analysis, and sadly, it's not good for all the rest of us when we're not able to enjoy one of our most favorite beach areas here in Benidorm. But what you're gonna do, it's summer, it is very usual and typical in every single country, you know, this might happen. Hopefully it's not an illegal residue from some nearby like hotels or bars or their toilets. Hopefully it's not the case. Don't think so because it's really, really checked out. But look at this. Forbidden until the new order. How about that? All closed, no swimming allowed in English and then in Spanish as well from the town hall. Red flag. Still a couple of people on the beach enjoying, but it's usually, and obviously it's way, way quieter than it was. And since you're only able to come here for the sunshine and like for the views, to hear the sound of the sea, this is the only thing you're able to come here for. Nothing else, because no one is able to go into the water due to the water quality. Oh, it is such a shame. Water looks fine, honestly. Like, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't smell bad. But I suppose that the quantity of all this residue is higher than the maximum allowed, which is why probably not only us, but maybe even local television or local radio or local newspapers will come here to show this, or at least make some pictures, because there's been already quite a few articles in the newspapers talking about the beach areas that here on the Costa Blanca that where it's forbidden to swim. And I'm quite sure if it's going to be taking a long time to resolve this issue. There's going to be more and more articles everywhere. And maybe even outside newspapers will pick it up. Hopefully they're going to say the truth and they're going to say exactly what it is. Not going to make a bubble out of it saying Benidorm Beach is shutting down. Can you imagine if we read this, exactly this, in newspapers tomorrow? That would be insane. But it's not the case. All 2 other beach lines are open, which is the most curious part. But this one, for some reason, only this one is still closed. A lot of curious people are coming here with their sunbeds, all ready to go. Someone's taking pictures to either commemorate or just show that they've been here and they've seen what's going on. Curiosity, people are just heading to the beach, not even reading, and then they're just seeing that no one's swimming. They just look at the beach and they say, okay, I'm out of here. I'm not going to go there because it is not possible to swim. I'm just going to go to the Poniente Beach a couple of meters from here and I'm going to swim there. Not a very rational thing. Not sure why. But hopefully we'll get our teeny tiny beach in the old town back very soon. And the quality of the water will be fine after just a couple of days. We are being optimists. We'll keep you updated. Thank you for accompanying us.